First off, I want to thank Bruce and Derek and the entire ownership group for this absolutely wonderful opportunity. It absolutely means the world to me. I also want to thank my past bosses, Brian Cashman, Dan Evans, Paul DePodesta, Ned Colletti, and Joe Torre. Each of them has had a hand in making me the executive that I've become. So thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge my mother, who was absolutely relentless in her pursuit of me becoming successful in whatever it is, whatever it was I was doing. I'd also like to acknowledge my father. While he's not with us, he definitely fostered my love of sports. And my family, who's just been so encouraging every step of the way to me. And last but not least, of course, I'd love to thank my husband in front of all of you, who's been my rock and who is every bit a piece of the word partner. He truly embodies that word. So the last 72 hours have been extraordinary for me. This was announced at 11 o'clock on Friday, and I can't tell you how much it meant to me to see the outpouring of just pure joy for a lot of people. All the congratulatory messages that I received were just, they were awesome. There were, the count is above well over 1,000 now of emails and texts that I received over the last 72 hours. But after receiving these congratulations, it really made me take a step back and realize just how many people I've had a meaningful intersection with over my career, and they come from all walks. Writers reached out, former players, current managers who we used to work together. Scouts, coaches, front office executives. It was just unbelievable. And then as the day unfolded, I was able to zoom out a little bit and realize just what was going on and just how much impact this was having, over social media. And it really became about me being able to share the moment with so many. I was watching text threads between friends, family members, and again, they were posting social media posts in these threads, and I was getting to see really what the chatter was out there. And it made me realize that it really was a glimmer of hope and inspiration for so many. That if you work hard and you persevere and you're driven and you just keep going, that eventually your dream will come true. I got calls and text messages from guys that I've known over the years who were just so excited to tell their daughters and wives. And then I got voicemails from friends, from front office executives with tears, just so happy that that I had broken through, but really I think more for the sport and more about what it meant for us in society. And I think the next part of it was reflecting on what it took to get here, and as I mentioned, the perseverance and the persistence. But I think something that should really not go unnoticed is really it was fearlessness. And the gentleman to my left, Derek, embodies that word, fearlessness. I was privileged and fortunate enough to watch Derek for 4 years every day get out on that field. And that was his approach to the game. He left it all out there every single day. fearlessness out on that field. And now with this, we see it off the field. So Derek, thank you again. One of the things that in my research of the Marlins organization, I was perusing the media guide and I was looking at the staff pages, and it struck me that there were just so many different types of people that currently work here. There's great female representation in the scouting department, as well as the analytics department, as well as the medical department. Our COO is Caroline O'Connor, who runs this organization as well. And that was really striking to me. But what was more striking was just the amount of experience, the different perspectives, the different backgrounds that all of these people come from. And it's with that diversity of experience and background that we're looking to build a championship caliber club here in Miami. That was really striking to me. And so what we need to do is we need to use all the information that we can get, all the information that we can gather, and better decisions will come with that information. The information has become more precise, but you still can't ignore all the different perspectives that are needed. And so that's what we're going to try and do here in Miami. And lastly, this ball club, we want to be a pillar of the community. I've had the chance to talk to a number of senior leaders here at the Marlins in the last couple of weeks, and what was really striking was the cohesiveness of the group, and that moving forward, it's not just about the baseball operation, but it's about the business operation and how we're going to do this hand in hand, working together to really bring the Miami Marlins to the forefront of this community.